Hi, my name is Beth. I'm a trainee teacher based at the De Ferrers Academy in Burton upon Trent, and I'm also based at the University of Nottingham. Right. This trip has been really amazing. I think the students have worked really well. I think some of the students that have come from the UK, they've never been abroad before or been on an aeroplane, so this experience has been really valuable for them to come and experience new cultures, to meet other students from different schools. So one of the days here in Poland was spent in Warsaw, and we went to the library with the rooftop gardens, and the students were thinking about sustainability and how to think about those global issues that we face today in society. So we had a bit of a workshop in the library gardens, and we all had an opportunity to speak to other students from Sweden or Cyprus or Poland, and to talk about how their cities are sustainable at the moment and how they could perhaps improve it. But it was really great to discuss what's currently sustainable in their cities, bouncing ideas off each other, and perhaps the students have now there's things that they haven't thought about before that perhaps they could implement in their cities, or ideas that they can use for the future. I think it's been really interesting. I haven't been on a trip with students before, so even just going on a trip and spending time with students, we've spent quite a lot of time getting to know the students, and I feel like we've bonded and we've made some really good relationships, which is great. I think it's really interesting to talk to the students and find out what they're interested in. Some of them were saying they wanted to be vets, they wanted to be a nurse or a paediatric doctor. I think that's great, and I think this has really highlighted to them all these possible routes that they can take in the future and how to get there as well. I think that's really important, what sort of pathways to take in terms of thinking about A-levels and university courses, and other opportunities that I haven't thought about for maybe doing some summer research projects at a university if that's possible. I think the students have worked really well. I know there's been a bit of a language barrier at times, but I think they've really bonded. And I think there's been opportunities where the students have been working on their storyboards, and they've had opportunity to swap and look at other countries' storyboards and share ideas. And I think yesterday the 2 stars, a wish and a still, was a great idea, because the Cypriots came in to the UK students, and they gave them a couple of ideas that they hadn't even thought about that they can incorporate in their book. And I think also the Cypriots seem to take a couple of ideas about interviewing themselves, talking about their projects, rather than just writing it down or on the book itself, actually being in the book in a video, talking about their project. So that was a really good sort of collaborative sort of discussion, sharing ideas. That was great. I think spending time with the students, I think that's been really great, spending time with the students and building those positive relationships. And I think at school everyone's so busy going to different lessons, and I think it's just been really nice just to take that time to make those relationships and find out more about the students, find out what they're interested in, what they enjoy, what their future passions are in terms of their careers. Or even finding out like Hayley, she does life-saving training every Monday, so I didn't know that about her, so that's great, and she's talking about what she does and in her sessions, so that was really good. Well, the students are great with technology already, so they've been really good. I think the ebooks are a really interesting concept. I hadn't really looked at ebooks before I came to De Ferrers School and spoke to Greg about the ebooks, or observed the students creating these ebooks, and how easy it is actually once you have the know-how to pull it all together and make a really great resource. I think as a teacher, although I won't be at De Ferrers School, I would definitely be looking to use these sorts of ebooks in my lessons, and maybe encourage my students in the future to generate their own ebooks.